Hello, this is the continuation of my read-through of my book, The Baha'i Faith, A Short History. We've now reached chapter 10, which is on the Universal House of Justice. So all of the questions are based on the book, The Baha'i Faith, A Short History, and the chapter videos on YouTube which accompany it. If you want more information, do see my now ancient book, The Babi and Bahai Religions, From Messianic Shiism to a World Religion. And you can also refer to my introduction to the Baha'i Faith from Cambridge and my concise encyclopedia from One World. So to the questions. First of all, on the Universal House of Justice itself, question 1, how is the Universal House of Justice elected? 2, in what year did the Universal House of Justice adopt its constitution? Then, under the heading Writings, Compilations and Translations, question 3, what have been the major publications of the Universal House of Justice to date? Remember, the book was published in 1996, so obviously that's the cutoff for that question. And then on administration, question 4, what have been the major administrative developments in the period, and in what years were these developments made? And 5, why were the institutions of the Continental Boards of Councillors and the International Teaching Centre established? Then under systematic planning, question 6, what are the main numerical indicators of Baha'i growth between 1935 in the previous chapter and 1992-95 in the present one? Question 7, which were the new houses of worship built during the period? Question 8, how did the Universal House of Justice extend both the planning process and the available resources for activity? 9, what were the main initial responses to the growth of a significant number of Baha'is in the rural Third World? That term, I think, now is very old, isn't it? And 10, what quantitative goals did the Universal House of Justice promote within the Baha'i community? And then under the further development of the Baha'i World Centre, question 11, what major developments did the Universal House of Justice implement at the Baha'i World Centre during this period? And social issues. 12, what were some of the major social issues increasingly addressed by the Baha'is during this period? 13, what 2 major public statements were issued by the Universal House of Justice in 1985 and 1995, respectively? What were the central concerns of each statement? And finally, involvement with the United Nations. Question 14, what is the Baha'i International Community? Thank you again to my patrons, and thank you if you've been listening to this. And you're welcome, of course, to support my channel. Like, comment, and share the videos. Subscribe and ring the bell icon if you want to be notified of future videos. And support me on Patreon or PayPal links if you want. I'll give the links below. So have a good day.